Okay, it's time for a layout update. Now I'm going to be splitting this update into different parts, so there'll be like fade scenes after each one. So I'm going to split this first one into one and then the other 3 or maybe 2 into another. Right, so this is the section by the loft door. As you can see here, we've got the carriage shed. We've also got an Express Models lighting yard lamp just here, which are very good. It's just keeping this area here lit for the time being. Obviously we can see there we have got the T9 by Hornby, and we've got the Class 52 Western by Helgen, which at the minute you can just see that is on a freight rake. Now we have got another light just here by Express Models again, and that one just there is by Traintronics at Bournemouth. Now that is powered off this little switch just here, so when you turn it, it changes colour. So if we go back to the light, I'll show you what it does. So obviously now we're on amber. There we go, we're on green, so that means the locos can come out. Amber again, and now we're on to red, which means that they can't go anywhere, and they've got to stop. Now just down here we've got a Hornby colour light signal. I've got quite a few of these, so that works off the switch here. So obviously red and green, green for go, red for stop. And as you can see here, I've also labelled the sidings. So left clicking the point takes you to the sidings, and right clicking it takes you to the main line. So that's this section covered basically. Okay, this is the second part of the update. I'm trying my best here to show you the siding bit that's just in front of the camera there. It is a bit hard because we've got wooden beams in the way, so I've had to put my hand through a gap just so I can try and show it you quick. Right, so if we have a look here, we can see we've got a Class 3 shunter by Batman. That's currently going to be hooking that rake up. Just there we've got the Batman Class 42 warship in BR Maroon, that's Champion. That's connected to some Batman Maroon coaches. At the back there we have got the West Country by Hornby, that is Wilton. That's on freight. And if we just look here, that one there is 17 Squadron. I'm just trying to get a better shot of it, but it's just proving a bit hard at the minute. Yeah, that's 17, and that is on a coaching express rake. I'm sorry, it's just a bit hard at the minute to show you them all because of that beam there. If that beam wasn't there, then I could get just a little bit closer. I'm not sure if I can. Might be able to though. Yeah, just going to try and get a bit close around them just so you can see them a bit better. Obviously you can just see the locos parked up, but this is just like the short area of the sidings where we store just like express rakes and everything like that. And obviously we can see just over there, that is 213 Squadron connected to an express rake. We've got the Virgin Class 57 by Batman, that is Scott Tracy. And if we just come over here, if we just zoom out and have a wander over to this side, you can see it's a lot better. Obviously this is the other end. Obviously you can see we've got our rakes here, another wooden post. Now I'm actually holding an LED lamp to illuminate some of this for the time being. So as you can see, we've got the Pico shed. There's our light. And just at the back there is the Hornby N15 Sakai, which is also on an express rake. And obviously you can see there it's Scott Tracy, but it's not focusing very well on that. But obviously that is just got a freight rake in front of it. Here we can see what some of the loads are made up of, obviously like gravels and coaches, a bit of coal over there, and a bit of coal and some petrol tankers on that rake that's just parked there. Obviously we'll try and come just in between here, just so we can see a bit better what the locos are. Obviously, as I said before, there's Wilton. Okay, as I was saying before my camcorder battery ran flat, that loco there is Wilton. And if we just zoom in over there, we can see a better view of Champion, the Class 42 warship. And if we just move slightly over here, we should be able to see 17 Squadron, which is just here. I'll just let me zoom in on the nameplate just there. So that's 17, and obviously as you've already seen, we have got Freightliners which are parked just there. Powerall 70-006 is at the front, and this 66 at the back here is a limited edition from Olivia's Trains. It is called Basford Hall Centenary 2001. So now we'll go on to the next part of the video. Okay, we're here with the third part of the update. Now as you can see, all this here is the bigger area of the sidings. Obviously if we just zoom in over there, you can see we've got the Direct Rail Services Class 37 by Via Trains and a Hornby 08 shunter. Now the Hornby light that is there has still got to be wired up, because there's going another one just by that Loadall Class 37 just there, so that will be done when I've got another one as well. As you can see, I have a bit bad focus there, got labels round odd parts of the track, so I know what's what, with like the toggle switches. This one here controls that light there, so this is like the works. As you can see there, it says works in. That's what that switch is for. So anything that runs on this line here, where the Class 66 is, connected up to the MEAs, and we've got the brand new power hall sat in front of it. So when we click that one, it lets them know that they can either go into the works, or if it's on red, then they have to stop. Now, this one here, I think, controls, yep, that light there, which is the sidings to the main line. As you can see just there, side to main label. So anything that comes out of the sidings that wants to reach the main line, which will be covered in the fourth part, just has to wait for that light to go to green, and then it's all set to go. This one here, main down, controls that light there, which is the down line, which if you can just see is the line directly next to that light. So that's for the main line working. So then when it's on red, trains have to stop because of one's coming round this curve here, because I don't really want them hitting into each other as they're going around with long brakes. So I had the light there, so they've got plenty of room to stop. Now these ones here are Freightliner that says F-liner sidings. This is the Freightliner siding, which is that light there. So anything that comes in and out of this siding is controlled by that light there. So obviously if we're backing the power all up and it's on green, then that means it can go into the siding, or if it's on red then it means it has to stop. It's just a bit blurred there at the minute, so I'll just come back over here. Yep, that's a bit better. And this one down here is going to have one on, I think. Well, it says double sidings. I think, yeah, it's that switch. Yes, this switch just here. That's supposed to work, that one over there, which currently is not operational. So I think there's come a wire off. But the one over there that will go by the Lodal 37 will have a switch probably just here, and that will control a light over there that allows the 37 or the Bachmann Class 108 2-car DMU to come out. Obviously we can see there we've got our Bachmann Class 37 with sound. That's just parked up at the minute. But these mainly I like to call Basford Hall, because I'm just Freightliner and EWS mad, and I just like having sidings that have loads of freight locos or freight in them. Makes it look more realistic, really. If we just take a look over there, obviously we can see a bit better now. We've got the locos. We've got the Class 3 shunter that's parked just there. We have also got Express Models yard lighting all the way round. We've got a light over there as well, near one of the Hornby Squadrons and the Bachmann Class 57 in Virgin livery. I'll show you the sidings in a bit more detail when we've got some more lighting, or I'll just take the light bar off here and use it down there. Now that light there is controlled by that switch just there that says main up. So when that lever is pulled the other way, it changes it to green, and releases it again, changes it to red. And that one there is just for the loft door sidings, which we went through on the first part, or was it? Yeah, the first part of it. But that's it basically for this part.